You can't even make this up if you wanted to. You can really make this up if you wanted to. You get real live fireworks to go along with this prophetic prayer tonight. You can't ask for anything better. Look at that. That's real. Whoa. Ooh-wee. It's a little smoky. Smoky, smoky, smoky. They got fireworks going out all over the place. Everywhere. Everywhere, everywhere, everywhere. Ooh-wee. The fire. It's a little fiery out here watching the fireworks. You can't make this up. They're all over the place with the fireworks popping. Sounds like thunder. Look at that. Totally amazing. Over there, over here, everywhere. And tonight we're going to talk about the fire. That's right. We're going to talk about the fire. And you may ask, well, is this the fire? What type of fire? Talking about real fire. We're going to talk about the fire. We're going to talk about what it means to be on fire. Because it's a lot of going on in the spiritual realm, and it's all about the fire. You hear it, it's popping. That's in the natural, but in the spiritual realm, I'm telling you, it's more than that. Look at that. You can't make that up. Nobody can make that up. That is real. Those are real fireworks. This is not any type of AI. This is not any kind of background or whatever they call it. These are real fireworks popping here and now. In real time. Totally explosive. That's the real fire. You got it in real time. Fire, fire, fire. Woo! You can feel the vibrations from all of these explosive fireworks tonight. Fireworks are going off to the north, the south, the east, and the west. And you may ask, what does that have to do with the prophetic prayer tonight? A lot. It is fire. Fire, fire, fire. So please understand, this is not an ordinary prayer. This is a fire prayer. This is a fire prayer. This is a prayer that is filled with fire. It's going off everywhere. These fireworks are everywhere. They're over there. They're over here. They're over there and everywhere. And you may say, well, it's getting smoky. The smoke is filling the atmosphere from the fire. So we're going to pray about the fire right here and right now. Because the fire is everywhere. We've got fire over there. We got the moonlight. We got more fireworks over here. These are more like sparkles. But these are explosive. You can't get too close to all of that. Look at that. Where are the fireworks popping off next? They're everywhere. Over there, over here, over there, everywhere. So we're going to get into this prophetic prayer and talk about that fire. Because we are people filled with prayer and we are people of fire. Even more so than the fireworks, the volcanoes. We are explosive. You can sense it in the atmosphere. So please like, share, subscribe, and comment and connect and come on. Let's get into this fire prayer. It doesn't matter what it is, whatever you're believing for, hoping for yourself or somebody else. If you're a point of contact, lay it all down in here tonight in this fire prayer and let it be done. Let it be finished. Let it be finished. Let it be done. Let it be finished. Let it be done. You need to get excited because the miracle that is coming with speed, with divine speed, with acceleration and multiplication to your home, to your door, delivered, special package, is even more than this. So you need to get motivated right here now. You need not to be passive or quiet. You need to be screaming and shouting. You need to be shouting and screaming. You need to be dancing. You should be absolutely over the top. This is the season and the time of the prophetic. It doesn't matter what anybody else says. It's not the time of the doom and gloom. It's not the time of the dread. It's not the time of any of that. It is the time of the prophetic. So you need to be prophesying. Don't look for a prophecy from somebody else. You need to prophesy for yourself. You need to be filled with that fire, that holy fire. Fire, fire, fire. Don't need any background music. That's right. You got these explosives out here tonight. That's the background music. The fireworks. This is real time. This is not no AI or none of that. This is not an illusion. This is not fabricated. This is not effects. This is real. It's real. Prophecy, prophetic. We are going to pray tonight for the holy fire to hit the nations, all people and all of creation, because we got to be refined. We got to be burned by that fire. Do you understand the words that are coming from my lips? You got to be refined. You got to let the fire hit you. There's no other way but to let the fire hit you right here, right now. Absolutely in real time. Real time. Don't let anybody discourage you. You're carrying that fire. You're carrying that promise. You're carrying that baby, whether natural or spiritual. You're carrying it. But you must be alert and awake and aware. There are spiders. That's right. I hope you read that post. There's spiders in the natural and in the spiritual that want to stop you, because you can see a snake. Yes, a snake. You can see a snake. A snake is pretty big usually, not usually small. You can see a snake or anything else, but a spider hides. They like to hide. And spiders can be very poisonous and dangerous. Beware of the spiders. There are many different types of spiders, but be aware, be alert, pay attention. Don't say, oh, this is just a little spider, a little itsy bitsy witsy spider. No, it's not a little itsy bitsy witsy spider. It's a dangerous thing that might have some venom, so you need to be careful. You need to be awake. You need to be alert. You need to be mindful, and you need to be careful. You need to be awake. You need to be alert. Not fearful, but cautious. And don't allow, not fearful, but cautious. And don't your homes. Don't allow them to get close to you, because those spiders, they will sting you. That's right. They will sting you. They will try to get that venom into you. Some of them, not all of them, whether it's a spiritual one or a natural one. So be careful about the spiders. Thank you so much for joining in. Can't see all of your names, but we're not here being passive or polite at all. We are here to disrupt and to overthrow and overturn and overrule every evil edict in the land of the living, in all the nations, not just some of the nations, not just where you were born, not just where you live, not just a few places, but all places and spaces. We're not coming politely, and we're not coming being passive at all. We are taking it. We are burning it with our fire, with that holy fire. We are speaking these prayers of fire for every spider to be burned that comes to cause harm. We declare, we decree into the atmosphere that our Maker, our Creator, will protect us from all hurt, harm, and danger right here and right now. So we don't have time for what is not for us. We don't have right here and right now. So we don't have time for what is not for us. We don't have time to entertain spiders. So we don't have time for what is not for us. We don't have time to entertain spiders or snakes. We don't have time for that. And we're not running from spiders or snakes. We're going to have them running from us. And you may ask, well, how do we do that? Well, you can't be timid. You can't be shy. You can't be fearful. You can't be nervous. You have to use your voice as a weapon. You have to use your prayers as a weapon. You have to use your praise as a weapon, your worship as a weapon, your gratitude as a weapon. You have to use every weapon that you have available to you and discover new weapons to use to disrupt everything that comes to bother you or harass you. You cannot allow it to do so. So you have to be sure that you're making a vibration in the land, that you're shaking up some stuff in the midst of this massive shifting and shaking right now in the land. You have to be sure that you are using your voice and not being silent. Look at those fireworks. They're going off, they're going in. They're not playing with it. And we can't play with it either. We have got to be intentional. We have got to speak those words of fire. And if you need some type of reference to anything, I'll tell you this much. Is not the word of our Maker, our Creator, like a fire and like a hammer that breaks rocks into pieces? That's right. A fire, a hammer. In the same manner, you need to be sure that you got the fire and the hammer, the sword, and everything else that you need so that you can fight. Not run, fight. Not run, stand. Not back out or back down, but to be anchored. So take authority over whatever it is. Whatever it is in your life that is causing you to have some sleepless nights, anxiety, or burn it. Speak to it. Put the fire on it. And surely you will definitely see that you have won. There's no way you can lose. There's no way you can lose. There's no way we can lose. So don't be shaken. Don't be shook up. Don't be frazzled or any of that. Go and take your place and know that you have that fire. And know that you have that fire. Grumble or complain, it's time to use that fire. For such a time as this. It's not time to be quiet or silent. Use your voice. For such a time as this. It's not time to be quiet or silent. Use your voice. Use your voice as a weapon. And stir and stoke that fire and never let it go out. Let that fire burn continuously. You might never let it go out. Let that fire burn continuously. You might have to light some candles. You might have to put on some music, some instrumental music, or whatever you have to do. Don't quit. Keep pushing. Keep pressing. Keep going. Keep moving forward and keep moving upward. Use your voice. Just like I'm using my voice, use your voice. Don't be quiet. That's why, in a way, social media is just a one-way communication. It's not reciprocal as much as it should be, because we need to have a dialogue. It's not reciprocal as much as it should be, because we need to have a dialogue. We need to be able to interact one to another. All of our voices need to be heard at one time. We need to be able to interact one to another. All of our voices need to be heard at one time, not just one or two people, not just a few people, but all of us. We need to shout it, scream it, yell it. Words. You could just use one word. You could sing a song, whatever. You could use instruments. Yes. Many different ways. Yes. Many different ways to shift the atmosphere, to change an environment, to shift the atmosphere, to change an environment, and to move in a way is you can do it. We can do it. It's so possible to do it. So use your voice as a weapon. You don't necessarily need a sword. Use your voice. Use your voice and be bold, be brave. Use your voice and be bold, be brave. Woo! You hear that fire? There's power in that fire. It should be power in your voice. Where's your power? Tap it. Power in that fire. It should be power in your voice. Where's your power? Tap into it. Feed your spirit. Get into it. Don't be easily shook up. Be strong. When you hear that volcano erupt, when you hear that volcano, the angels surround us. There's no need for you to be afraid or fearful of anything or anybody. Be brave. Be courageous. If you need courage, pour some courage into a cup. Ask our Maker, our Creator, to give you courage and to make you bold and brave. And to make you bold and brave and give you that power, that supernatural power to cause, supernatural power to cause something to shake. You should be the one shaking something. Don't be concerned about what it is going on the dark side. Do what you have to do on the light side. You should not be carrying any sorrow or negativity. That is not a sweet fragrance. It's not a sweet aroma. It's not good. Sweet aroma. It's not good. Cry out. Cry out. Who cares who looks at you, who thinks you're crazy? Cry out. Cry out. Do it. Get it done. Don't be intimidated by anybody. Don't let anybody push you around. You're not a doormat. Don't let anybody push you around. You're not a doormat. You hear those explosives? You need to be stirred up so you can explode like that. You need to be stirred up so you can explode like that. You should be able to just think something and desire it. You should not be begging for anything. Look at that. You see it? Well, you should be tapping the screen, tapping the heart, or doing something. Something should move you to do something. You should be provoked to do something right here and right now. Not to wait for tomorrow, next week, next month, next year. Do it now. This is a here and now moment. That's right. The alarms are being sounded in the natural and in the spiritual. It's time to wake up. Doesn't matter what nation you're in. Wake up. Wake up to the truth. Let the truth set you free. Be free from everything that is not the truth. Don't run around begging for bread or asking somebody for bread or working for crumbs. Don't you know who you are? You have royalty in your blood. Act like it. Be that king. Be that queen. Stop letting everything and everyone push you around. Push back hard. That's right. Push back hard. Push back. You shouldn't have to say anything. You should carry that fire wherever you go. Don't be concerned about who's looking at you or what people think about you. Who cares? They're not going to add value to your life. Invest in yourself. Look at that. That's what you call self. Look at that. That's what you call miraculous, supernatural. It's not about what people think it's about. It's about that fire. If you don't have any fire, I don't know what to tell you. You need to get some fire if you don't have some fire. But that's the only thing that's going to get you through is the fire within. That fire burning within your belly. Woo! That's right. That fire. That fire. It's power. It's power in the fire. It's power in the pop. It's power when you hear those fireworks. You hear the power in it. It's the same way you should have the fire in you and the power in you. That when those people come against you and they're trying to make your life miserable, those people come against you and they're trying to make your life miserable, you reject it. You say no. But you need to tap into it. And I'm going to tell you, this is how you're going to tap into it. You got to go into that secret place, that quiet place, and meditate. And you got to get away from everything and everybody, everyone, for a period of time so that your spirit can be strong, so that your mind can be right, so that you can be alert and awake and aware in the spiritual realm. And then you can go forth with that fire, that power. Because you are a true soldier, you're a true warrior. You have greatness inside of you, hidden treasures. So use that fire. Invest in yourself. Don't go around being a beggar Don't go around being sad. Let joy be yours. Let joy be your portion. Let love be who you are. Let kindness and generosity be your middle name. And let your last name be loyalty. The only way to carry that fire is you got to be holy. It's no way around it. You got to be holy and you got to live right. You got to be pure. You got to have purity. You got to be purified, cleansed and washed and refined to carry that fire. You can't do what everybody else does. Everybody else is fearful and scared, and they're running here and there, and they're trying to get solutions in places that have no solution for them. Well, take your petitions and whatever your questions are, take it to our Maker, our Creator, and ask. Stop trusting in people. People can't make it rain regardless of what you've heard. Unless you Elijah or like Elijah, and that really was not the name of that person anyway. But regardless, only one created the sun. That's the only one you should reverence, but not fear. It's a totally different word. You have to have the understanding of words, but you have to know your power and know how to use the words and have understanding of what words mean. You have to honor your mother and your father and respect people, not disrespect people. Because when you disrespect people and you mistreat people, use and abuse people, more of it is coming right back to you, to your love line, your bloodline, to your household, and to your region, or whatever territory you're in. So please understand, what you do comes back to you. Don't do anything that you don't want to be done back to you to anybody. It doesn't matter whether they deserve it, they were wrong to you, whatever it is. Be sure that you keep your hands clean. Be sure that you keep your feet clean, your eyes clean, your ears clean, your nose clean, your lips clean, and everything else. You do not want to have unclean lips. Oh, no. You need to speak words that are good and positive and sweet. You need to speak words that produce life. Life-giving words. You need to let your tongue be a ready pen writer for love alone, not for hatred. Because there is power in words, a lot of power. A lot of power. A lot of power and a lot of pop in words. So be very careful about the words that you choose to use. Even over yourself. Don't speak words over yourself that are not good and positive and sweet that lead to the victory. You have got to get this inside of you and understand it. That you cannot be in that place of speaking words that are negative and thinking thoughts that are negative. When you dream dreams, your dreams should be sweet. When you go to sleep, you should have sleep that is sweet. When you enter into your home, regardless of what condition it's in, you should have peace in your home. Your home should be covered with peace and tranquility and serenity. It's still going on, the fire. Ooh, it's so good, right? Well, have you had enough of the fire? I think you've had enough of the fire in the pot. There's no special words you have to say. There's no different way you need to pray. You don't need to know a certain language. You don't need to know Hebrew, Aramaic, or whatever. But what you do need to know is the love language. You need to be able to speak the love language. You need to have a pure heart and a clean mind, a right heart. You need to know how to love and be kind to people and care and share and forgive and be humble. Caring about people is very deep. So many people say they care about people, but they're so detached from people. How many people do you know that are leaders that are really going to give you their phone number or their email address or invite you to their house? Very few. A true leader takes care of the people. When you're in leadership, you care about the people. It's not about you and getting your hair or your nails done or getting your hair cut or your tuxedo or whatever else. It's all about the people. And all of us have a leader inside of us. So we all need to be doing something to lead and to impact the nations and generations for the better. Some people just want to talk and get paid. Some people are putting a price tag on what Some people are putting a price tag on what is actually free and available to everyone. So don't get tricked and don't get trapped. Know your value. Know your worth. Don't let anybody fool you into investing into them until you invest in yourself first. The first thing you need to do is invest into yourself and learn how to speak. And learn not to be fearful. Don't be afraid of a gun and don't be afraid of fireworks. Don't be afraid of lawlessness and wickedness and darkness. Don't be afraid of any of it. Have no fear. None. Zero. Fear makes you sick. Anger makes you sick. But most people are not going to tell you that. They don't want you to know it. But you already know it. You already know. You already know. You've already dreamed the dreams and had the visions. You know more than what people think you know. But you just don't want to talk about it. You still have to use your voice and let your voice be heard. Whatever it is you're believing for is going to explode, just like these fireworks. And you need to testify about it. A lot of people say, well, don't tell somebody this and don't tell somebody that. Well, how are people supposed to know if you don't say anything about it? How will other people know it's real if you don't testify? If you don't share your story and give our Maker, our Creator, all the glory? The most of us, we're only messengers, like angels. You don't need to give the glory and the credit to any person or to any place or anything or any system. Give it all to our Maker, our Creator. Every last bit of it. Be sure that you're in the place and posture and position you need to be so that you can walk through those doors of victory. And be sure that all the doors to defeat are closed. Don't walk through them. Don't look at them. Don't entertain them. Whatever is not good for you is not good for you. Don't say it's tempting, because it's not. It's destruction. It's a disaster. It's a mess. And we don't need mess. We're in a time and a new season that we need something that is of divine order. We've had enough of the mess. We don't need any more mess. We don't need any more stinky stuff. No. We need something that is good, that smells good. Welcome to the prophetic prayer. It's not what you anticipated, but it's real. Because if you're not praying with power, and if you're not praying with the holy fire, then what is going on? It's just words. It's just a list. It has to align with the Maker, with our Creator. Whatever you are desiring, if you are desiring or wanting something or praying for something that is not yours, then believe me, that prayer will not be answered. So be sure that you are definitely in understanding that what you may desire may not be what is for you. And if that is the truth, let it go. Let it go. Let them go. Let whatever it is go. It might be a person, it might be people. It might be a place or places, it might be some things. But let it go. Don't hold on to what is not beneficial to you. Do not hold on to what is not going to give you anything that is going to make your life better. Anything that is not going to give you something of value, let it go. Lay the cigarettes down, lay the alcohol down, or whatever it is. Lay it down. The negative thinking, the negative words, the desire to have revenge, whatever it is, get rid of it. It's sticky. We don't want sticky. We want clean. We don't want to walk around with sticky hands and dirty feet and dirty thoughts. That's not going to get us anywhere. Nowhere. So, to be clear, we need to have cleanliness and holiness. And it's not to think you're better than anybody else. It's not that way, but you have to be separated. And you have to be sanctified because you're set apart. You're not like the other people that refuse to live the kingdom way. There are fireworks all over the place. Explosions. But we could always learn a message in everything. That's the point of being out here. So you can have that demonstration of the holy fire. So you can have a real illustration of what it is to pray with fire, which is power. If there's no power in the prayer, don't expect it to go anywhere. Don't expect an answer quickly. Sometimes there are times when we have to pray and war in the spirit all night long. There's no time limitation for it. There's no time limit for prayer. You don't have to pray for 15 or 20 minutes or an hour. Sometimes you got to travail. Do you know what it is to travail? Sometimes it's got to be long and lengthy. It has to be deep. If you really want it. How badly do you want it? How badly do you want the blessings? How badly do you want the promises? How badly do you want the miracles? Do you want it? Well, if you want it, you got to fight for it. You got to fight for it. You may think you don't have to fight, but don't you think King David had to fight? King David had to fight with his own wives. King David had to fight with his own children. He had to fight with the leader of a nation that was a king. Do you really think you don't have to fight? Are you serious if you think you don't have to fight? We all have a fight to fight. And it doesn't necessarily mean that you got weapons and you're going into a real battle, but it's a spiritual fight I'm talking about. King David had to fight with all that was within him. He had a real fight on his hands. He had to fight. Don't you think he went through some times of sorrow? Don't you think he went through some fire? Don't you think he was uncomfortable? Don't you think he shed a lot of tears? We got to go deeper. It's nothing else but to go deeper. Somebody really loves you and they know that you need water and they're not giving you water. Then you need to examine something about what it is that you believe about that person really loving you. If you truly need water and you don't have any water and any way to get water, and you tell somebody that's supposed to really care about you and love you that you need water and they don't give you water, something is seriously wrong with that relationship. When people care about you and love you, they give to you. Loving is giving. A huge part of loving is giving. And if you keep saying you love somebody, you say you love your mother, your father, your brother, your sister, your aunt, your uncle, your niece, your nephew, your cousin, your friend, your neighbor, whoever else, your husband, your wife, and you're never giving anything at all to them. How deep is your love? What kind of love is that? Love gives, love forgives, love shares, and love cares. Huh? And love is not about any religious groups or religion either. And legalism and all this whatever. Love is so much deeper. Love is not a feeling. Love is not a nursery rhyme or whatever. Love is deep. It's deep. Just be sure that you are being a true friend to yourself. Otherwise, examine your own hearts and minds. Are you being a true friend to yourself? Are you being thankful and grateful? You don't have to be able to see out your eyes. You don't have to be able to hear with your ears. You don't have to be able to talk. Some people can't talk. Some people can't hear. Some people can't walk. Some people cannot do a lot of things. If you're blessed enough to be able to do what it is that you could do every day and take a walk or whatever, be thankful. Be grateful. Nobody owes anybody anything in this life. Nothing. Nothing. However, you still need to invest into yourself and into others. How could you expect to be wealthy if you never invest into yourself or into others? Allow yourself to get to this place that you need to get to so that you can be prosperous, so that you can bless many nations and generations, so that you can give clean water to children that need it, so that you can give clean food to people that need it, so that you can be part of the solution and not part of the conflict. It's sizzling. You hear it sizzling, those fireworks. That fire. Fire, 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 fire. Fire is so good. We need fire for many different uses. Fire can cook food. Fire can boil water. Think about it. We need to be thankful for fire. We need to be thankful for rain. We need to be thankful for snow. We need to be thankful and grateful. That's right. Pray with the fire, the power. But you have to have the right heart, the right spirit, the right attitude. You have to be right in every sense of the word. Otherwise, you may pray a prayer that's not going to go anywhere. That's not going to be answered. When you pray, you should be praying for others, not just focused on yourself. So if you want your prayer to have some fire and some power, you need to be sure that that prayer is going to bless many people, many nations, and many generations. Your prayer should have passion. You shouldn't just pray just to pray. You shouldn't pray a tired prayer, a sad prayer. Your prayer should have some joy. Your prayer should have some laughter. Your prayer should have some excitement. Your prayer should get other people motivated to pray. You hear the power. You witness it. You know it's real. It's all over the place. And that's how a miracle is. Miracles are explosive. That's right. Like dynamite, like a volcano erupting, hot lava. Let people be angry at you. Let people ignore you. Let people abandon you. You will have new friends, true friends, not fake ones. So in everything that you do, be sure to celebrate. Don't do anything without love. Love should be an ingredient. That's right. Love should be an ingredient in everything that you do, just as if you were preparing some type of meal or smoothie or juice or whatever, or baking a cake. You want to be natural and pure. You want the ingredients to be organic. And you need for your love to be organic and real and true. Plant those seeds of love and it will come back to you. You will have a love tree. It will grow into a big love tree. When you are kind and compassionate and thoughtful and appreciate people, you heard it right. That's why people should never, ever, ever mess with anybody. Because they will have to deal with our maker, our creator, when you mess with somebody, especially one who is called and chosen. So be careful about that. Be very, very, very careful. Woo, you hear that power, that power. Woo, that fire, that fire. You have some fire in you. You have a lot of fire in you. You just need to be stirred up. You just need to push. You just need to roar. Yes. Fire. Explosive. Incredible. Exceptional. Extraordinary. So I'm going to close out this video now, but for future reference, when you pray, be sure that you pray. When you pray, be sure that you pray with fire and power. Be sure that that fire is holy fire, and that prayer is going to be, is going to be a prayer that is going to be one that is helping